Any guys returning to practice today?
We got some guys that did do part of practice. Brandon Wright did more. Wayne Selden did more. Mike even did more. So there's positive signs from everybody. Again, it's a matter of how long they can sustain it, and how it reacts the following day. So I think everybody's progressing in the right direction. People's timetables are different, but everybody's heading in the right direction.
Have you kind of got the feel for where these quarters, these like 12-point quarter, 9-point quarter, 12-point quarter, where does that come from? It seems like there's one per game pretty much.
Right. And it's, again, we're not a breakneck team, right? But we do have to play with a thrust. And those quarters happen when we don't play with a thrust. Whether it's attacking the basket, whether it's running early, or whether it's cutting hard, we get stuck. And that's when teams can just lock in on us. And, these guys are good defensively, and they know your tendencies and those things, but it's harder to guard when there's movement, pace, and thrust, because now they have to react to something that, they may not have seen. So that's what we've got to do more of, and that's where, we get triggered in those stalls.
Have you been pleased with Mark's leadership on the court, off the court, with what he said? He's kind of had to take on that role, just because of the way things have transpired. Have you been happy with that?
Yeah, he's been vocal. The thing I think is, even more important is every day he shows up to work. He's been battered, he's been bruised. He could very easily ask for days off, and he never has. He doesn't miss practice, and obviously he doesn't miss games. So, the leadership by example, I think, sets the tone for everybody else. If he can come and practice with what things that he's going through, then anybody and everybody should.